In Xunzi, the ancient sages worked as social and political philosophers. Their insights were pretty much close to those of Moses' ancient sages. They understood that their own intolerable wretchedness and insecurity, and that of all other humans, would never be overcome until external constraints were imposed on the pursuit of the limitless desires. Ordinary people cannot arrive at this understanding. The sages came to realize that all the creaturely goods and gratifications become hollow and without savor if the human mind is obsessed by fear and anxiety. However, the desires cannot be made few, so a choice must be made between a greater gratification for the strong and a restricted gratification for all men, but in circumstances of security. The sages realized the need of seeking what is feasible in terms of the available priorities. Quote, "When the mind is anxious and afraid, we can eat delicious food without tasting it, listen to glorious music without hearing it, see beautiful ceremonial garments without appreciating their beauty." End quote. The ancient sages recognized that the only way to curb the boundless desires and confine them within proper limits was to create and impose a system of rules of behavior, laws, and institutions, 礼义法度. The 礼 embraces all the status and roles of familial and political order, as well as all the prescriptions of behavior embedded in these institutions. Xunzi uses 礼 and righteousness to designate the area of moral behavior. The internalized habit of acting rightly is an end product of the habitual practice of the prescriptions of 礼. The 法度 points to coercive penal law and constraining institutions. It is closely connected with 礼 and righteousness. Since the object is to curb and limit man's self-interest from without, and this is a difficult undertaking. One must use every means possible to achieve the goal. For Xunzi, the rules of 礼 can in the best of worlds be internalized by education and moral suasion. The ideal society is a society in which the rules of 礼 are the primary means for creating harmony and security. But the rules of 礼 must be reinforced by external penal laws and institutions which rely on physical coercion. Like Confucius and Mencius, Xunzi assumes the need for hierarchy and authority. The good order can be inaugurated and maintained by a vanguard elite. While most men share with the sages a mind with the bare capacity for understanding, the fact is that the vast majority seem incapable of exerting these capacities. However, they are made to realize that if security and peace are to be won, there must be a clear division of social labor. This clear division, as in the family, involves a differentiated allotment of power, authority, access to material goods, and ritual roles. To Xunzi, the ongoing quality of the vanguard elite remains crucial from beginning to end. The good social order was not only inaugurated by sages to the extent that it is based on li and righteousness, it must continue to be based on the qualities of the elite. Li is a kind of law which can be actualized in society only by men who are able to actualize it in their own personal lives. The legalists insist on the notion of a social political system which runs itself. But Xunzi, as a Confucianist, resists this legalist notion.